I'm going to go ahead and say fuck the Hatfields. Fuck the Hatfields. The verdict is still out on the McCoys. But the Hatfields, they let Simple Cotton Top. The Hatfields let Simple Cotton Top, Ellison Mounts. They let him die. They let him die for the crimes of Devil Anse. Devil Anse is going to live to be 80 years old, but Cotton Top, Ellison Mounts, what did he die at 16 years old? Was he 20 years old? That's the one person that's going to die in the Hatfield-McCoy feud. 8 of the Hatfields are going to go to federal prison for life. So that should tell you who's on the right side, who's on the wrong side. 8 Hatfields went to the federal penitentiary for life, and they hung one of them. But the Hatfields, I'm pretty sure it was Cap Hatfield. It wasn't Cotton Top that killed Alistair McCoy. It was Cap Hatfield. Cap Hatfield killed Alistair McCoy. So why the Hatfields allowed this, at the very best, this autistic person that loved and adored the Hatfields? His last words were, "The Hatfields made me do it." The Hatfields actually fuck up over and over again. This is about the McCoys fucking up, though. They're both Confederates, so fuck them both on that level. But the McCoys are the humble, McCoy, the Yeomans. The McCoys are the Christians, the nice, humble Christian family. They're pig farmers, humble pig farmers. They raise some pigs so they can, have a pig to eat, sell the pig so they can make some money. They're not big, greedy fat cat industrialist capitalist criminal motherfuckers who's, killing people in the dark and bushwhacking and ambushing, on top of stealing all the land, stealing all the lumber, stealing all the access to the rivers. Only West Virginia gets the Tug Fork, the Big Sandy River. Only West Virginia gets to benefit. Only Devil Anse. There's a reason they call them Devil Anse. There's a reason why 8 Hatfields goes to the federal penitentiary, and there's a reason why they made Cotton Top the sacrificial lamb. They made him the scapegoat. Because a lot of the evidence says that it was Cap Hatfield. So that should tell you something about the damn Hatfields. Now the McCoys had fucked up. They killed Bill Staten. After that pig trial, there's a self-defense case. Sam and Paris McCoy were out hunting. And Bill Staten, he might have went for his gun because they said it was self-defense. But the McCoys fucked up. They killed Bill Staten. The 3 McCoy boys, they stabbed the shit out of Ellison Hatfield, stabbed him 26 times. So they're going to die, though, so that's eye for an eye justice. So, let's see, Bad Frank Phillips, when he went into the West Virginia to, the raid or whatever, he killed a person after he had arrested them. He's only one person, and what's he supposed to do, carry everybody along with him? And I don't know if he got exonerated or acquitted for that. I hope so, because he had to go into fucking battle. He's the one that actually stood up to the damn Hatfields and ended the fucking feud. Without badass, they said badass Frank Phillips. Without badass Frank Phillips, the Hatfield and the McCoy feud would still be, would still carry on. So when it comes to the Hatfield and the McCoys, I'm very much on the side of the McCoys, the historical Hatfields. There was a piece of shit in Louisville. I've never met a good Hatfield, so if you're a Hatfield, you do need to defend yourself, because what the fuck, Hatfields, you pieces of shit. You keep on you industrialist, capitalist motherfuckers. You are the only ones that get a corporation. You're the only ones that get a business. You're going to monopolize, take over every fucking thing. You're changing everybody's way of life, and instead of allowing other people to eat, you're taking it all. And you're bushwhacking, you're white supremacists, you're doing murdering in the fucking dark, all this criminal activity on top of the fucking, so the crime and the industrialization went hand in hand. Jesus Christ, that's awful. Devil Anse is bringing all this fucking devil shit into Kentucky. So I'm on the McCoy side. I'm on the nice, humble yeoman farmer side. I'm on the pig farmer side. I'm on the coal miner side. The coal miner pig farmers are the pioneers, are the working class squatters, are the salt of the earth, is the humble. The last will be first, the first will be last in heaven. If there is a heaven, then Devil Anse, not the Sheriff McCoy would be eaten or not, but Devil Anse definitely won't be eaten. He'll be the one that says, give me water, and then, the people in heaven are like taunting him and said, no, we won't even give you a drop of water. Devil Anse, he's aptly named. Devil Anse is named Devil Anse because he's a fucking devil. 8 Hatfields go to the penitentiary because they killed Alpha. They killed 2 of the McCoy's kids. So Randall McCoy, they're going to kill 2 of his kids. What about the old man himself, right? That's how the Hatfields roll. They go around they allow Cotton Top to take the bullshit. They go kill 2 McCoy kids. And then they killed Asa Harmon. My God, I can't forgive Pike County or Kentucky, really, for what they did with Asa Harmon. So I just want to make the point before I get into the McCoys, because this is about the McCoys' mistakes. But fuck the Hatfields. Fuck the Hatfields. And I'm allowed to say that because I got, roots in Breathitt County. So my bloodlines go straight through Eastern Kentucky. So this is, I'm allowed to, the fucking Hatfield. I could be racist against the fucking Hatfields because the Hatfields are fucking devil ants, motherfuckers. They're a bunch of fucking kid murdering, low-life sons of bitches. They're just gonna keep eating and taking everything over, and once they've taken, enough for themselves, why won't they let other people? No, they gotta take it all, just for the fuck of it. Take it all, just for the fuck of it. Whether anybody else can eat or not, they don't give a shit. I want to speak out about the misnomer with Kentucky, too. People want to make it seem like Kentucky was all about the Confederacy. Oh, around them parts and that time. That's not true. There was a lot of people in Kentucky that was standing up, doing the right thing. There was, so there's most Kentucky soldiers. You had 100,000 Kentucky soldiers that voted for, fought for the Union. At no point in time did Kentucky ever go Confederate. The government of Kentucky went neutral in the beginning, and then they kicked the government out to go Union, to fight on Abraham Lincoln and the United States of America's side, to fight against white supremacy, to fight against slavery, to be for the United States of America in this, experiment of democracy and whether or not whether a democracy can so long endure. So these industrialists, corporate conglomerates, blood-sucking, murdering, criminal, monopoly, big city, fat cat, changing our fucking lives. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. I'm solidly in the pockets of the big McCoy. I'm on the side of McCoy when it comes to the McCoys versus Hatfields. And we'll talk about some of the McCoys' mistakes, because neither one of these are angels. But the fucking Hatfields, you gotta, if you're a Hatfield today, you either gotta tell me that you are the good ones, which the facts don't look like you are, or just tell me how you're going to repent and say you're going to do better. Because what the fuck, Hatfields? This is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. You killed what else did you do? You killed the damn kids. You burnt his house down. The pig, you stole his fucking pig, right? You killed Asa Harmon McCoy. Jesus Christ, and that's not the only person that you killed, you bushwhacking sons of bitches. We're supposed to look down on Devil Ants because he deserted the Confederate, but he's a selfish motherfucker. Well, of course he's going to, so, bad Frank Phillips, because like a bad bitch, right? Bad bitch means you're sexy and gorgeous. Bad Frank Phillips, badass Frank Phillips. He's the one that puts the battle of the Great Pine Creek battle. What am I saying? Fuck the Hatfields. Fuck the fucking Hatfields, okay? So the Hatfields are a terrible, awful, family, a terrible house, the house of Hatfield should be in peril. I don't know if they still, but fuck the Hatfields. Fuck the Hatfields. Okay, so now that I got that off my chest, let's talk about the damn McCoys, okay? So, Randall McCoy, I think actually the biggest problem I got with the Randall McCoy was that he stopped Romeo and Juliet. Jonesy and Rosanna was going to be together, but fucking Randall kicks Rosanna out, essentially pushing Rosanna into the arms of the Hatfields, and then once Jonesy Hatfield has Rosanna, once Jonesy Hatfield wins Rosanna's hand, Romeo and Juliet gets to be together. Once Romeo and Juliet gets to be together, Randall McCoy is going to stop it, and Jonesy is going to abandon Rosanna and go with the cousin while she's pregnant. So a pregnant Rosanna McCoy is just hung out to dry for no fucking reason whatsoever, except for she fell in love with the wrong. So yeah, I don't like that Randall McCoy stood in the way of love. Randall McCoy, what the fuck is your problem, Randall? The McCoys also fucked up. When they killed Bill Staten, they're going to say it's in self-defense, but come the fuck on. Sam and Paris McCoy, so you had that big pig trial, right? Floyd Hatfield, let's assume that he stole the pig. Floyd Hatfield stole that damn pig. He needs to fucking pay up. Justice needs to happen. Give him, repay the pig, pay him a couple bucks for his fucking time and trouble, apologize, and let's move the fuck on. But could Floyd Hatfield do that? No. No, you have a big old stupid trial and gets everybody's blood fucking boiling and everybody's all pissed off and they're trying to... And then, where's the damn pig? The Hatfields ate the fucking pig. So they tampered with evidence, so automatically guilty, right? But no, somehow the jury of 6 Hatfields, 6 McCoys, one of the fucking McCoys wasn't really a fucking McCoy, and he also, I mean, it makes you think, well, maybe it wasn't their pig, right? If the damn Hatfields won, maybe it wasn't their pig. But apparently Bill Staten is one of the people that their testimony, it all hinged on Bill Staten's testimony, who's like both related to the Hatfields and the McCoys. So after that pig trial, after Bill Staten had testified against, Randall McCoy, they're out in the field, they're out in the forest. Sam and Paris McCoy are out in the forest hunting. They come across Bill Staten. Something happens. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Bill Staten's dead. Sam and Paris McCoy walk away. Now, what happened is they're going to have a trial. So Sam McCoy is going to get indicted. So Sam McCoy is going to he's going to die later. So if you're like, oh, but Sam McCoy is going to get shot up, and he's going to go to Missouri or something and get shot up. But leaving the body out there, I don't know. What Sam McCoy said was self-defense. So is it possible you could be out hunting and some motherfuckers out there and then they had a gun and they got the drop on you and you actually defended yourself? That's possible. They're hunting, they got the guns, and so it seems also that'd be easy for Sam and Paris McCoy to just go ahead and shoot and kill Bill Staten. So that was a fuck up right there. What the fuck you killing Bill Staten for, right? You know, that looks really fucking bad, even if you did it in self-defense. He's the main person that testified at the trial. It's a fucking pig, you know? You lost the trial, you know? Maybe just for the sake of your own mental health and the sake of the family, let it go. Let it go. It's a fucking pig. Make sure you keep an eye on your goddamn pigs a lot closer next time. So Sam McCoy is going to get tried for murder. He's going to get tried for murder, and they're going to say not guilty. So that's not nothing. He had to convince a fucking jury that he did not, you know, kill the person. So he had to come up with some shit and had to be honest enough that the jury thought it was okay. I mean, if you really thought that Sam and Paris McCoy had killed an innocent Bill Staten and Bill Staten didn't do a goddamn fucking thing and you didn't do a goddamn thing, it's almost like you're saying, okay, Sam and Paris McCoy, go ahead and do your damnedest. So there was a trial. That's not nothing, and he was declared not guilty at the trial. So then the last thing that I got on the McCoys is bad Frank Phillips. He had killed a person after he arrested them. But that was in the middle of his, you know, he runs out into West Virginia after they had burned Randall's house down. They burned Randall's house down, and they killed 2 of his kids. So now bad Frank Phillips comes in and he arrests everybody. He killed Jim Vance and he arrested like 10 Hatfields, and then there's a big trial, and then 8 of them damn Hatfields go to the federal penitentiary for life, and then one of them damn Hatfields are going to get hung. And so badass Frank Phillips is a badass motherfucker. He's the motherfucker. He's the hero of this whole story. So the fact that, you know, Frank Phillips had fucked up, maybe he fucked up, maybe that person deserved to die. Yeah, maybe he should have killed them at that moment in time, but did that person not do a fucking thing? He arrested him and felt, you know, apparently he needed to shoot him for some reason. And if he did fuck up, I feel like, you know, it was during wartime, right? I mean, shit, Pat Tillman got killed for friendly fire. Did anybody get in trouble for that? So it's wartime. You know, war is hell. Shit happens in war. And, you know, badass Frank Phillips, the motherfucker that put the end to the Hatfield and McCoy feud, is a fucking hero. He's a fucking hero. So if he, you know, fucked up, on this thing here, well, you know, the Bible says that Christians, they get 7 tries. They get 7, you know, 7 swings at the pitch. Something like that. So, yeah, my problem with the McCoys, fucking Confederate bastard. Confederate bastard makes me think white supremacist, racist motherfucker. Okay, fucking Randall McCoy, you racist bastard fuck. And then he stands in front of Rosanna because she loved the Hatfield. Hey, Randall McCoy, if you're actually a true blue Christian, Jesus said to love. So you got to honor love and respect love. Because Rosanna, that could have been a way that the Hatfield and the McCoy feud could have resolved itself amicably and fantastic. What happened? Well, we started killing each other, but then one of us married the other one, and now we're a big fucking happy family, and now the McCoys and the Hatfields, we get together all the time. We have, you know, a nice fucking picnic, have a nice softball game, get together and watch the Hatfield and McCoys, whatever. If Rosanna and Jonesy would have fell in love, and then they would have said, let's love win the day, let's not let hatred, bitterness, and let's back love, let's defend love, let's stand up for love. So Randall McCoy missed a major opportunity. So I got my problems with McCoys. They're not a perfect family, but compared to the fucking Hatfields who's fucking everybody over, who's going to stand up? If the McCoys don't stand up to the Hatfields, who's going to stand up? The damn Hatfields are going to keep taking, keep killing, keep criminalizing until somebody else stands up. If the McCoys didn't stand up, then it would have been another family that would have stood up. So you're goddamn right, fuck the historical Hatfields, and fuck that Hatfield in Louisville. And the other Hatfields, I don't know you, so I can't judge you. Can't judge you by, you know, I guess your great-grandfather's crimes. But you're not starting off on a very good foundation. You're not starting off, so far your fucking family is racist and shitty and criminal, cowardly, and, you know, I mean, the criminality carries on in their business, you know, habits as well. So they shouldn't be in fucking business. Nobody should trust them motherfuckers. They're going to take it all. They don't give a damn about you or anybody else. So, yeah. The McCoys are not perfect. The McCoys are not angels. But on the Hatfields versus the McCoys, the Hatfields are clearly the bad guys. Devil ants. 8 of them Hatfields go to the federal penitentiary. 1 of them gets hung. It was a sacrificial lamb. But somebody had, right? They killed 2 of Randall's kids after they killed Asa Harmon. Asa Harmon McCoy was like the only good person that's ever come out of Pike County. And Pike County killed him, and then newspapers, nobody made an arrest. Does anybody talk about, is there a monument for Asa Harmon McCoy today? There better be, because Asa Harmon McCoy is like one of the best damn Kentuckians. And like I said before, Kentucky fought for the Union. Kentucky fought for the Union. 100,000 Kentuckians, including 25,000 black folks. So people forget about there was slavery here. So there were black people in Kentucky. And when the, you know, Union soldiers came up, the black man said, give me that gun. I'm going to get my freedom right here, right now. How can you not relate to that fucking story? 100,000 Kentuckians fought for America, fought for Abraham Lincoln, fought against racism, white supremacy, fought against slavery. 25,000 black Americans stood up and said, we're free. We're men. We are men and women, and we are independent individuals, and we're here to stay. But no. Not fucking McCoy. Not goddamn Hatfields. The Breathitt County feuds, both of the people in the all the people in the Breathitt County feud, I think, fought for the Union. So the Breathitt County feudists, you know, everybody wants to blame it on the goddamn Civil War. And it's the fucking Confederates. After the Confederates lost, there's a saying about how Kentucky became Confederate after the Civil War. After the Appomattox, Kentucky went Confederate. Which is so stupid. It's almost like, what? Adolf Hitler, the Nazis, have been conquered and defeated? Well, let's become Nazis! They just got defeated. You're on the losing side. You was on the winning side. All that political capital you're just going to waste just to... Why? Why would you just... So, yeah, Kentucky was said to go Confederate after the Civil War. But the Civil War, 100,000 Kentuckians, 75,000 white people, 25,000 black people fought for Kentucky. The government of Kentucky was neutral for a moment, and then it went Union. Never went Confederate. At no point in time did the state of Kentucky ever go Union. There was like some little thing in Bowling Green, some gathering of men. You know, they tried to do this and have a makeshift government here and there, but it never went off the ground. It never went anywhere. Who controlled Frankfort? Who controlled the capital of Kentucky? Where it was Union. Abraham Lincoln's men. And that's the side that Kentucky stayed on the entire war. So we was on the right side. Kentucky was on the correct side. Breathitt County, feudists were on the correct side. But Randall, McCoy, and Hatfield, so in a way, fuck them both. Fuck them both. But fuck Hatfield more. Without a doubt, fuck Hatfield. There's saving grace with the McCoys. There's no saving. Where's the saving grace with the fucking Hatfields? What's the saving grace? Huh? They stood up for Ellison Hatfield? Yeah, I'm sure Ellison was a... Sure that motherfucker was a peach. Anyways. You know you cannot doubt that you're doubting? It's indisputable. You cannot doubt that you're doubting. I mean, you can pretend that you're... Oh, I can doubt that I'm doubting. Am I doubting? I don't know if I'm doubting or not. Motherfucker, you're doubting. You're a thinking substance. Get over it.